Hey, Spirit Superstars. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Type in your 4 1s, the opening of the spirit realm. So today I have been feeling this strong energy of push, 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 and getting into the flow of things. And I really just want to just ask for our spiritual guidance for anybody that is trying to push, 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 push in a business, or you're considering going into business for yourself, partnering up with anybody in business. I know a lot of people have been approaching me about collaboration, and that's one of the things that I am manifesting is to work with more business owners and to network and to collaborate. And so I really felt pulled to do this, and so I pray that this blesses everybody that this video is for. So remember to type in your 4 1s. Sydney, it is a blessing to see you, my dear love. Nikisha, thank you so much for tuning in. It is my pleasure to see you, and I love everybody. So thank you so much for tuning in and showing Spiritual Guidance Academy and me your love and your support. So don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. I appreciate you so much. Hit the subscribe button so you can come back and receive more free spiritual guidance. Don't forget to hit the little bell. All right, so we're going to ask for spiritual guidance from Divine Source. I channel from God. Our ancestors come in, our spirit guides, archangels, our guardian angels come in, ascended loved ones come in, and ascended masters come in, animal spirit guides come in. But we are channeling, make no mistake it. I'm receiving messages from our Creator. And so um, let's go ahead and begin. All right, don't forget to put in your 4 1s, the opening of the spirit realm. I'm going to take a beautiful deep breath in. When we do this, spiritual superstars, we are settling our human, we are grounding our human, and we are preparing our human to receive from the divine. All right. Take a beautiful deep breath in and raise your vibration. Kissing your higher self, connecting with the divine, and exhaling. Relaxing your shoulders, allowing your human to just relax. Thank you so much, Divine Source. Thank you so much. So if you are seeking to be in business, or you are already in business, I'm going to use this right here. I love this deck. Then this spiritual guidance is for you. And you may not know that you want to be the healer that you are. You may not know that you want to be the shaman that you are. You may not know that you even want to use your spiritual gifts because you are spiritually gifted to heal anyone. You may not realize that you are the leader that you really are. So if this resonates with you, this is for you. Thank you so much. Divine Source, thank you so much for allowing me to channel our spiritual guidance with 100% accuracy. Please let us know what it is we need to see, what it is we need to receive on our journey as a successful business owner in the next phase of our journey in our businesses. Thank you so much. 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 Wow. Okay. Oh my gosh. Now, when I tell you I have used this deck for a few months, I have shuffled, I have reshuffled. I have laid them all out. I have used these cards quite frequently for myself, for clients. If this doesn't convince anybody that's skeptical right now that spirit exists, and when you call out for your spiritual guidance, that you will receive it, then I want you to go back and I want you to check your human, because that means that your human is scared. 6, we need to lay a solid foundation. 6, we need to balance. We need to ground ourselves. It means that there is a potential to fear our own success. There is a potential to just go in and not follow the proven system that we've been given. There's a potential to try to go forward without a plan. We've got to work that plan, but we've got to have a goal to set up in the first place, and then we've got to have that plan. Reverse engineer it. So Beaver spirit at 6. Bee spirit, once we do that at 7, sweetness awaits. We're going to be blessed. So we have to build a solid foundation. Spirit is saying, don't be hasty. Don't be all willy-nilly and don't have a plan. Write it down and make it real. Write it down and make it plain. Write it down, because pen and pencil means permanent, okay? When you're doing that, you're getting consistent. 8. Can you see that? 8? 8 with the bobcat. Life is a mystery. Expect the unexpected. Flow with the energy. The universe wants us to be successful, and we are co-creating with spirit. So step into the unknown. Be vulnerable. Not everything is going to be logical. In business, you have to feel a lot of it. What feels right to you? Oprah Winfrey, she is where she's at because she did not conform to what the producers wanted her to do. And her competitors, Sally Jesse Raphael, Geraldo, Jerry Springer, Phil Donahue, all of these people were on the talk show circuit, and they all did not get to where she is because she quite frankly said, I follow my intuition and it has served me well. She says that quite often, but she's not the only one. But success leaves clues. So right now, spiritual superstar, no matter what stage of business you're in, even if you're still in your mind's eye, success leaves clues. So before I go to number 9, because yes, that is the next number that came out, let's go back to 6, 7, and 8. And if this hasn't shown you that spirit is telling you, plan it out. You do this first. You can expect this second once you take care of step number 1. Now that you've seen step number 2 because you're following your spiritual guidance, okay, now I want you to follow step number 3, then step number 4. Okay, so number 6, balance it out. The spiritual meaning to 6 is we've got to balance out all areas of life. We do that by getting organized first. Lay out a plan of action. And if you need help with that plan of action, that is a challenge of mine, is getting organized. When I'm when I'm not organized, it affects my business, and I don't like the effect that it has on my business. So I am big on organization and scheduling and the whole 9 yards, okay? Don't ever rely on your human. Your human is faulty. Don't put that on her shoulders. Don't put that on his back. It's too much. So use your resources. Use Google Calendar. Get yourself set up with a free payment system. Make sure that you are understanding whether or not you need a website. What other options do you have instead of paying for a big hosting site and all of that? Where can you reinvest your financial resources back into your growing business versus all these bells and whistles? How can you reinvest inside of yourself? Your time is your biggest asset. So, Beaver Spirit, lay a solid foundation, make it strong from the start, no matter what. Follow, if you've got a proven system, follow that system. If you don't, you need a proven system. You need a proof of concept that works, okay? Then, with number 7, we're going in the right direction, right? When we see 7, we know that we are flowing with the universe. We know that we're about to be blessed when we see 7, right? Remember your compassion. Remember to sprinkle a little honey in your conversation. Remember people aren't where you're at. Remember to meet people where they're at. Remember to just keep your integrity in business, because once you're laying that solid foundation, then victory and blessings are to follow with 7, right? With 8, things come full circle, right? With the bobcat and 8, we've got infinite abundance, meaning it's going to come miraculously. You have to have faith. You have to believe. You have to trust the process. You cannot do it alone. You have to know that people are assigned to you and you are assigned to certain people. So when it gets tough and you want to give up, you're going to be giving up on not only you, but you give up on anybody you're doing business for. People that are assigned to you as future customers, clients. Your why. You've got to have a strong why. The reason I share um, products about the shopping club is not only because I love the products, but it's because my mother passed away very recently due to stage 4 lung cancer. She didn't smoke, she wasn't around anybody that did, and she lived a great life of servitude. She was a retired principal. She did everything right. She ate right. She drank a ton of water, and she was an avid gardener. She just loved on people. She also wanted a godliness is next to cleanliness type of home. She used all of those national brand cleaners, the bleach, the Lysol, Comet, Fabuloso, Purex, All Tide, you name it. My mother used it. And she died from stage 4 lung cancer. And they found out, they did a 20-year lung study. I'm sharing this with you because she is my biggest why of why I do what I just shared with you. They did a 20-year lung study, and this is over 9 different countries. And what they found was that using those products just once a week causes as much damage to your lungs as if you had smoked a pack of cigarettes every day for 20 years of your life. So we watched my mother, her life being played out. And I very ironically, but profoundly, um, she would pass away from the same thing that we had, someone had shared with us a year prior. And so I have a strong why because I care that much. She cared that much. She was sharing the solution that we were blessed with to stop using all of those toxic chemicals and stuff and to convert our home affordably and conveniently. We were sharing that big secret with people before she even knew she had cancer. So when you're in business, you have got to have a reason to keep going. If you're in business just for money, you will be out of business before you know it. Because the second the money dries up, your desire will dry up. Your passion will dry up. When your passion is connected to money, You will chase money and the money will run from you. So never be attached to the money because that's the spirit of lack. So when spirit is saying lay a solid foundation in your business, have that plan. A business plan is not the same as it was 10 years ago, 5 years ago. You can write a business plan. You just need to try a SMART goal. Start there because it's simple and you just need those small foundational steps to get it on paper. All right. And when you do, sweetness will come. Be open to the mysteries, to your spiritual guidance coming into you, and for things you touch to just turn gold, for people to pop up and tell you exactly what you've been praying for you to realize that you are connected with people that you're meant to bless, that you are so abundantly prosperous, that you have been talked about in doors that you didn't even know the rooms existed, that you're going in places that the door is automatically opening for you. So be open to that because with number 9, with the brown bear spirit, you've got to know with number 9, you're moving away from your old story. That old chapter of life is walking away from you. It wants to stay in your past. And you got to take time out and commune with the Most High. You've got to reflect. You've got to take time out for you. When you're running your business, it's really important that you avoid burnout at all costs. When my mother passed away, the last thing I wanted to do was share what the solution was that we had found out about. The last thing I wanted to do was keep working. The last thing I wanted to do was tell people, this is the potential of using all of that, the Lysol, the bleach, and all of that. And here is my personal reason is because it literally happened to my mother. That's the last thing that I wanted to say to anybody, and it still is. But because it's a way for me to keep my mother's legacy going and for us to educate people, that's what it's about. That's why I share the solution that was shared with us, and that's why I'm always going to share anything that works for me and works for my family. I'm going to share it with everybody every opportunity I get. So, you got to know that when you're doing that, when you're working your business, when you are working income generating activities, that is getting in touch with your customer, your client. That is putting that email out to your email list. That is prospecting. That is marketing. That is really going out there and organically being in people's faces. Let's say that you are creating products. Maybe you make jewelry, right? And let's say you have a booth, maybe you don't at an arts festival. You need to be there, right? Because not only are you enjoying the experience, but you're there for business, right? So you've got your products with you and you've got to tell people about it. All of that exchange is energy, right? Even when you have an ad running on Facebook or social media, Instagram or anywhere else, that energy is you and it's connected to you. So every time someone is seeing you across social media, honey, you know that that energy is coming to you. So you've got to know how to block that because you'll feel it. You also have to know how to guard yourself when you're doing a reading, when you're doing an energy healing session. My Reiki masters out there, my energy healers, light workers, you have to take time out for you. When 9 comes up, that's an extremely spiritually charged number. You see on my wrist, these are 9 pointed stars for a reason. Number 9 is my number. Number 9 is a very highly spiritually charged number. Number 9 is my birthday. September 9th is my birthday. So I have 9 9-pointed stars for another reason, but it's associated with how powerful the number 9 is. So I want you to know, for spirit to stop at the number 9 and for to show us 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a new chapter of your life. So treat it as such. So you have to look at yourself as being a business owner, not just an entrepreneur, not just a sole proprietor, anything like that. You have to look at yourself as that, a business owner, which takes, sometimes it takes that mindset shift, but it takes this. I promise you, this means you're a business owner. When you start fresh and you've got a solid foundation with a plan and you are following a strategy, or you've got business mentorship. And we've got a 6-month coaching program that I have a few more spaces left. So if you need business mentorship, let's see if you qualify. There are some conditions because there are expectations that I have, but you should also have expectations, and definitely for your clients as well. Part of that is healthy boundaries. Anyway, we go through all of that in our 6-month coaching program where I help you lay that solid foundation, and I teach you how to see the blessings, how to place them in front of you, and how to make sure that you're not stressing out about clients coming to you, because they're going to be coming to you and you won't have to seek them out as much as you think. And to really follow your spiritual guidance, that's so important. And to really know how to come on back, dial it in, reflect, meditate for sure, but certainly reflect. All right. So anyway, there's a few other steps in that. I'm happy to see if you qualify for our 6-month coaching program. If you're thinking about going into business, if you are in business, either way, and you are seeking a business mentor, I'm in it to see you succeed, and I want to see you thrive. Okay. I want to see you really be successful in business for long term. And I'm just sharing exactly how I did it and how my business mentors taught me as well, minus the thousands of dollars that I spent. And when I say thousands, I mean, I think I've spent about, it's over 50,000 in programs and coaching, and just so that I could be prepared, educated, trained on what I really needed to do to stay in business. You know, how do I keep growing and ascending? How do I keep, you know, climbing up, scaling my business? How do I continue to get a return on my investment? How do I treat my business like a business? So, um, I will never lie to anybody. It does take a lot of energy, but then you want your business to run without you. That's where I'm at. I'm creating um, a business that will run without me, and that's right there. That's ultimate freedom for me. So if you're open to that kind of a business mentoring relationship, then you let me know. But isn't this amazing? Lay the solid foundation with 6. Expect the sweet results. They're coming with the 7. With 8, remember to follow your spiritual guidance. Remember to expect the unexpected. Not everything is logical. You just have to trust your intuition and your feelings sometimes. Number 9, brown bear spirit, take time out for yourself and avoid the burnout. All right, spiritual superstars, I pray this has helped. Get on over to spiritualguidanceacademy.com if you're open to mentoring. And I love y'all. Mwah. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll talk to y'all soon.